Good evening. I'm back and back at full force. We're going to be playing Star Trek 25th Anniversary tonight and for the next couple of nights until we get it done. Um, I may have to resort to a little bit of trickery because I am absolute crap at the ship combat, and there's at least a couple of times when that's necessary. So I may have to cheat a little to get past those, but I'm not proud. I'm here for the story, and this is a kind of a point and click adventure sort of thing uh, that was made for the 25th anniversary of Star Trek. It was originally released on floppy disks, and I think I've even got it on the NES. But there was an enhanced CD version that released that included voices of the original cast reprising their roles, and that's the way you got to play it. I mean, there's no other way around that. So that's what we're going to be playing. If you're interested, as you can see, it is available on GOG. Not very expensive, and it's already in its DOSBox wrapper, which is perfectly fine if you're just aiming to play this, but is a pain in the ass if you're trying to stream. So, just a little bit of a forewarning. Fortunately, the digital version does come with the manual, which is extremely important. It was, I guess, in retrospect, you could kind of consider it a little bit of copy protection, in that the manual, actually, since we're not quite set yet, I can show you. So the manual includes this star chart, and in game, you don't get any sort of like mouse over for the name of the system. And they just tell you where to go, and you have to know where it is on this map. If you go to the wrong star, you basically get pummeled by Klingons or Elassie or whichever bad guy decides to come at you. So it's very important to have this handy, which I do. And then another funny bit is they actually came with a step-by-step walkthrough. So I won't be getting stuck. And you know, it's just like when they decide to put this in like the instruction manual. You know, it's there, so I might as well use it. But I'm going to try to avoid that unless I get absolutely stuck. I don't think I ever beat this game as a kid, but I do remember getting pretty far into it, and I wouldn't be surprised if the reason I stopped was because of the space combat. You'll get a short taste of it right away, and I couldn't find a real mouse, so I'm using a touchpad, which makes it even worse. I would prefer to be using a controller, but that option is not available. So before we get started, I still have not, obviously, been able to get to the soda shop that I normally go to pick up my interesting sodas. So I looked around on Amazon, and I found a small bottler in Dublin, Texas that makes craft sodas. And they had a 15 flavor 24 pack available on Amazon. Fortunately, only one bottle out of the 24 broke. And I will say right off the bat, it could not have been the fault of their packaging. Their packaging was immaculate. The fact that 23 out of the 24 glass bottles, made it is actually pretty impressive. So the flavor I chose for tonight is in memory of that broken bottle, which was fortunately a duplicate of the root beer flavor. So we're going to sample the remaining bottle of root beer here, provided I can find my bottle opener. There it is. And see how the Dublin Bottling Company does. That's a very good, strong root beer flavor. Should say aroma. Good. Nicely fizzy. Tastes like a root beer should. Sometimes I kind of worry that a craft bottler would try to go too far out of their way to make their flavor too distinctive, and it would lose what it means to be like a root beer. This is definitely a root beer, and it's definitely a good root beer. All right. So, let's get this party started. And hope it all works well.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
I normally don't sit through the entire intro, but I'm doing it for you. Yep, starring all those people. Not too bad of a MIDI version of the original series intro. Quick, get them all in there!
Demon World.
So the way this game works is that... Oh, hold on for a second.
Well, the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration. The galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
So, the way this works is it's kind of set up like a series of episodes. So the first episode is Demon World. And I can't remember how many episodes there are. Hey there, Infamous. Welcome, welcome. I mean, you gotta love that background bridge. It was spot on. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes to work with. Yes, I am. And this month is going to be Star Trek RPGs. I don't expect that this is going to take the entire time. So when I get done with this, I will be switching over to Star Trek The Next Generation of Final Unity. I could have gone with Judgment Rights, but it's just more of the same of this. I'll make it so. Alright, here we go.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
Yeah, I know.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Disarming weapons. Raising shields.
But he's still gonna kick my ass. Always does. This is the least fun part of the game, but can't skip it. Yeah.
The Enterprise of warp drives have overloaded and exploded.
Not my engine.
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
Captain Patterson can munch my asshole.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Will do, Admiral. I mean, she doesn't even get a name. Okay, so critical thing there. We have to go to Pollux 5. So, let's see here. Okay. Let's go ahead and
Captain's log.
trying to remember how to save. So, give me one moment. Got the instruction manual here. Okay.
Topic not available, Captain.
Interesting that it lets me, like, type.
Orders are to proceed to the...
Yep, I know. Okay, maybe I can only save in-game, like, after this. Yeah, Alt F4. You know what? That doesn't even work here. At least not in DOSBox. And this version of DOSBox apparently does not support save states, so that kind of sucks. Alright, well, hit N to navigate, and bring up my map. There we go. We need to go to the Pollux system, which looks like it's right there. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
Yay! No. I thought 0 would bring us to a full stop. Okay. Enter orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
There we go. Now,
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
you are one ugly mofo. Alright, so we go to Kirk, and I wonder if this does actually... Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Save.
Save new game.
Okay. Now, just to make sure that that actually worked. Yep. Okay, cool.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Hey, that's not Scotty.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
Yeah. You're always looking for the medicinals, aren't you? Okay. So, do I right click? Ah, there we go. Okay. Been way too long since I've played this game.
James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems.
Not much. I'm doing okay. Ready to get back into things. Let's see, what else do we have?
Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in been seeing ghosts and boogeymen. I'm Captain
No,
James T.
we'll
Kirk
go
of
with
the
a
USS
neutral.
Enterprise.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain.
Drinking some
emerging from the very
Dublin
gates of
root
hell.
beer.
Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Okay.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century. Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any
Yeah,
evidence
let's
I
go
could
with
see?
that.
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable
No,
of destroying.
don't.
What can you tell me
No.
about the mine itself?
I'm not here to be an asshole.
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be.
Not entirely
Our
bad
Ignacio
thing.
brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canbray to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canbray was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
All right.
You get no response.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't expecting to get a response from the door.
You fail to obtain anything.
Yes. There we go.
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in a corner.
Wow, they're even voicing the flavor
A
text.
glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a
It's gonna save my voice.
a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Okay, now if I remember correctly, I want that twist of metal. So
The glass case is...
Okay. Come on, there you go.
a multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand. An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running.
Okay, well, doesn't look like there's anything in here yet. So let's just head back out. Ooh, you look like you're in rough shape.
This man is in no condition to talk. He is too busy consoling. He is too busy
Fine. Can I have... Yeah, there we go.
Nothing to report, Captain.
No. Do I have a medical tricorder on hand? Ah, here we go.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
Well, that's not good.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Sounds like a plan.
Time is of the essence.
Alright. Let's go retrieve the berry then. Oops. We lost a red shirt. Hold on. Alright. I knew I should have saved first. We'll just skip through all that.
Spock, come with me.
I thought I wasn't supposed to do anything.
This is so much better, gentlefolk.
Alright.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting.
Well, at least the berries
Captain James T. Kirk
end up...
Certainly, Captain Kirk.
Aside from seeing demons,
A skeptic.
what can you tell me about
The area is exceptional. Thank you for your...
Okay. Yeah, at least the berries end up fulfilling McCoy's wish. Yes, that's what red shirts are for, but I'm trying to get a good score on the mission.
Jim, this man has suffered.
I may be of some...
Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Well, if you don't want anyone to die, don't bring anyone that's gonna die.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's
Dang
hand
it.
falls to the ground with a dull thud.
Thought I had it. At least saving and loading is, like, instantaneous here.
You see a small explosion.
No matter what I do, he dies. What the hell? Is there actually no way through this? Hold on for a sec. Alright, I want to try this one more time. Oh, he got back up. Never mind. Oh, okay.
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
You take the Klingon's detached hand.
There we go. Let's see if I can,
They look like Klingons.
They look like Klingons, but they're not.
You fail to obtain anything.
What about these berries that are supposed to be around here?
Anything. You fail to obtain anything.
I mean, those look like berries. Oh, okay, here we go.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
Excellent. Now, before we venture into the cave, let's go back and take care of Brother Chubb. Okay. Now let's give the berries
Nothing happens.
to whoever it was.
Good.
Ah, there we go.
You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab quickly.
You got it. Okay.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Well, let's use the berries here.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of
There we go.
hyperditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible.
Brother Chubb. You got it. Let's go. Okay. Whoops. Use hypoditoxin. Is that it? Drink it.
Thank you. You're most kind.
I try. Is that it? Alright, well, let's see what you have to say about the hand. Talk to the hand.
What an interesting artifact. It appears to have been damaged. But when you have a chance, take it to my lab and we'll see if it can be repaired.
Why? Why would we want to repair the hand? I mean, how useful could it be separated from the rest of the machine? Let's put it there.
See what you can do about that hand.
Master hand.
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
Okay. So... well, now that Brother Steven's here, let me see if I can...
A glass-fronted display. The glass case.
Okay. Ah, okay.
You are interested in my little museum of curiosity?
I know there's something important about that case.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
Yes, tell us.
I enjoy talking about these treasures.
I think I remember you mentioning that.
Shall I go into...
How's it been going so far?
Mineral specimens. True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty,
Yeah, they're kind of.
Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite. I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what
I didn't see a ring.
Like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders.
In the Foundation series, they actually considered the legend of Earth's large moon to be a disqualifying thing that had to be impossible. No habitable planet has a moon that large. Oh god, yeah.
Meteor also shells. One of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things.
Okay, fine.
Mineral specimens. Meteor fossil shell. Skull of a small alien animal. The skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet. About the size of a house cat from Earth.
I hope I see one.
Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs.
Oh, no, never mind then.
Shall I go into mineral specimens?
A bug the size of a cat? No thanks.
Of metal. This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go into mineral specimens?
Yeah.
Skull twist, or would you rather move on to something else? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like.
Oh,
but
thank you.
Please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them. You are interested in my little...
Looks like a pile of junk if you...
Everything of...
Okay. So let's take that, and that. Don't think I'm going to need the pretty rocks or the fossils. No, we'll take the fossils just to be on the safe side.
You failed to obtain...
Yeah, I wasn't trying to obtain the computer. Oh wait, that's right. Use... let's use Spock on the computer.
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse.
Okay. Now that that's done, really haven't been able to talk to anyone else yet. Because they were all worried about Brother Chubb.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Is he Tellarite?
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions?
Yeah, he is. Neat.
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they looked like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail.
And big pointy teeth.
Preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
Brother Kandre is my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
That's gotta be it. Alright. I like the slightly snowy look here. It's rather pleasant. This environment in general is really well done.
Save new game.
Alright. Let's go into the cave. See what happens. Alright, well, then let's get those boulders out of the way. Hey there, Nathan Sifu. Yep, it's this game.
Assume firing positions.
That's a phaser, not a flashlight, Jim.
Yeah, I know. I haven't played this in probably about 25 years myself. Well, let's see if there's anything left here.
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Ah, good.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
After I'm done with this, I will actually be playing Star Trek: A Final Unity this month as well. Okay, well, that looks like some sort of keypad.
This looks like some of the hand security panels on the Enterprise.
I have a hand. Well, an extra hand.
The hand circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Alright. I think I should probably save often.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
What do we
You
have?
fail to
No,
obtain-
that's not actually what I wanted to do. Okay. I keep forgetting to actually use an item, you have to like use the away team as an item on something.
It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere of the moon
I got a couple of episodes in.
the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it, an eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel.
Like, I don't know. I don't remember how far in I got, but I got a couple of episodes in. I never finished this game as a kid. No? Okay. What's that?
This appears to control some unusual security equipment.
What do you have to say about that,
This
Spock?
alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device.
Interesting. Okay. Can you do anything on those switches? Yep. Okay. Turn it all down. See what happens. Oh! That's the TARDIS!
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our somnambutron.
Okay.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory.
No.
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation. We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against... Stop. I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from?
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home.
That's right, kind of, yeah.
Oh, whoa! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
That was good. Would it happen to be this crappy piece of metal I found?
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
Yep. Okay. There you go.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace.
Cool. First contact, bitches.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
That doesn't look like Scott. Wrong hair color.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 86%.
86?
You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
Fine.
The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
Well, Tellarite and Nauian as well.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.
This is an enhanced cd-rom re-release of the game. So yeah, your version probably didn't have voice acting in it, but this came out later. This is available on Good Old Games if you're interested.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Myamid. The USS Messiah
Bring up
has
the
failed
map.
to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Beta Myamid.
Set course for Beta Myamid, sir.
Okay, one sec here. Yep, so GOG.com. It's usually pretty cheap. That's how I'm playing it right now. It comes in its own DOSBox wrapper. Oh yeah, no doubt. They do have judgment rights as well. Unfortunately, they do not have a final Unity, so I had to go through my own work to get that working. Okay, beta Miamid 15. Oh, it's right there.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly, weapons on and shields up.
Uh-oh.
Message coming in, sir.
And I didn't save before the combat here.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Miamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elasi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Okay, well, here we go.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
Hopefully this goes better than the test run earlier. There he is. Dang it.
Target analysis on.
Come on. Alright. Well, I'm at least doing some damage. Whoa! I got him.
From the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan, sir.
Woohoo!
Target analysis on.
Okay, we didn't,
I don't know how long she can...
Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and repair it. Quit your bitching.
Weapons. Lowering shields, Captain.
She can't take
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Enter orbit. There we go.
There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
Okay, before I do anything else, save,
Save new game.
and we're gonna go with, I can't even remember the name of the ship. Okay, let's hail them.
Ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
Okay then.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Elasi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk. This is Captain James T. Kirk. This is Captain James T. Kirk. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Elasi.
Now
This
let's
is
go
Captain
with this.
James T. Kirk.
Good, Captain. You have a sense of humor. That will make this much easier. Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Interesting.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and we can work together on this, Elasi. How about freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face?
Oh no, I won't beam over. You are Klingon. We are Pakled. It is difficult to explain.
We can work together on this, Elassie. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith?
No, let's go with this one. I don't think he'd beam hostages over.
Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain.
Okay.
We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Your fellow Elassie have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Elassie Sereth. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet.
No, probably don't want to go with that one.
I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Yeah, let's go with that. What do you think, Spock? Oh, no. Can I just click on Spock? Ah! Get it off the menu! Or the view screen. I want to actually do something with it. Ah. There we go.
We could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
How often did that happen? Okay, well then let's use the computer. Masada.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 2933.
Do I have to write down this number?
Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17.
Aw, Kevin!
Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down just to be on the safe side.
293-391-197-736-3829.
Okay. Yep, okay. One 19773633829.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada shields.
Okay, let's get over there.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Oh, this place looks like a wreck.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Elassie like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Alright. Sounds good. Since you offered, I'll take what you got. That almost sounds like the Enterprise D's engine room. Alright, so what was it that we grabbed? No clue because I didn't look at it first. Okay, good. I can still look at it. Oops.
The Runsnake Transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits.
Okay. Let's see. You have anything you can tell me about this?
I suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought I was dead.
No?
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Alassi don't have anything to say about it.
You know, you could have left that last part out, Kirk. Never thought I'd say this, but leave the bedside manner to McCoy. Okay. So let's have Spock take a look at the transporter.
The controls have been virtually destroyed, Captain.
Can they be repaired, Spock?
With Chief Engineer Scott's assistance, I believe we could get them in perfect working order in 2 days.
Well,
Spock, we don't have
yeah.
we can repair the transporter. We might be able to transport onto the bridge and capture the Alassi.
I can attempt to jury-rig repairs if I can find parts. However, there is only a 67.357% probability of success.
Would Spock use the term jury rig?
I've always been a gambler,
I don't
Spock.
know.
Figure out what you'll need.
Okay. Is there anything else to poke at? No. Okay. Well, before we go anywhere...
Save new game.
Okay. Yeah, true. Okay, he said that there could be booby traps, so let's scan before we go anywhere.
A force field of unusual configurations has been erected in front of the doorway, which leads into the bridge. I don't think it would be healthy to approach too closely, Captain.
Alright, can we make it to this door?
Tricorder readings indicate an indeterminate number of people in the brig. At least 2 are armed with phasers. I recommend caution when entering.
Sounds like a plan. Give me a sec to...
Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay, well that went surprisingly well. Okay. I was actually going to go over and open up that, hit the control panel and open up the force field, but does this look like some sort of bomb to you? Yeah.
The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
Okay.
This guard is stunned.
This guy are sick.
These wires look like a modification of some sort.
Can I use that transmogrifier thing on it?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well, let's scan the controls then.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.
Yeah, we've already got that part.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to Nothing to report.
Alright. Spock, can you do something about it?
There. I believe the bomb is now defused, Captain.
Excellent.
Captain, this wiring may prove useful in repairing the transporter.
Even better. Might as well. There we go.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you.
Thank you.
We had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi.
Okay. So we just need to find a phaser welder. Got it. Okay, we've done some good stuff here, so let's do save.
New game. Replace previous game.
Okay. Let's see.
A tangle of mangled equipment reduced.
Tangle of mangled equipment. I like that.
Remains of 5 phasers without power packs. A drained phaser welder.
Phaser welder.
Scraps of wire and uncertain bits of metal junk.
All right. Spock, is there anything you can do with that?
5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, insulation and bits of wire, and droplets of cooled molten metal.
All right. Then let's try taking the phaser welder. And let's use the, oh.
It's an irresistible
Hey there, Mintbeard. Raid! Thanks for the raid, Minty. Okay. Well, I was trying to use... Oh, wait. Use it with... Is that the phaser welder?
Phaser welder
Yeah.
is now charged.
Okay. Welcome to you as well, Jupiter Oil. Thank you, thank you. Playing Star Trek 25th Anniversary tonight. Yeah. It's not the only one either. But this one happens to have voice from the original cast.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Awesome. Let's see here. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to go storming the bridge, but maybe we can repair the transporter now. So let's go back down that way. I said let's go down that way. Somewhere around there. There's a version of this on the NES that doesn't have the voices, obviously.
Nothing happens.
Okay, well, let's use Spock.
I am registering energy residue from phaser.
Yeah, I know. There. So I'm playing on the PC.
The controls have been virtually destroyed, Captain.
You can actually get this, and this is indeed how I'm using it, playing it right now. You can get this from GOG.com, and it'll come all wrapped up in DOSBox for you. There was another TOS point and click called Judgment Rights that is also on the site, but I never really played that. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to be playing Star Trek The Next Generation: A Final Unity. TNG point and click with voices of the original crew. Okay. Yeah, I know that...
Can they be repaired, Spock?
With Chief Engineer Scott
Yeah,
Spock
we've
lab
been
tonight,
over
I can
this.
test the jury rig repair.
I've always been a gambler.
Fine. Okay. Can we use this on the little bits of wire?
I think that does it. A
Okay.
chrome bit for the transmogrifier. Now I can continue repairs on the transporter controls.
Cool. All right. Oh yeah, there are a lot of Star Trek games out there with voices from the original crews of their respective games, of their respective series, but not a lot of point and clicks.
The parts fit together satisfactorily.
All right. Will this work?
I attach these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring.
We have that.
The bits are not long enough. I need a longer piece of wire.
Oh, crap. Can I weld them together?
The wire scraps are too small. They melt instead of fusing together, and you're left with nothing.
Okay, fine. Let's see if I can find more wire to use.
You fail to obtain anything.
Okay. Oh. Ooh, thanks for the sub. They're all tied up. I very much appreciate that. Let's see here. Oh, which reminds me. There it is. Still have that. Alright. Can you use those wires? Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. There were some things on Twitter recently about normalized sub and normalized raid and run because, you know, at the end of your stream you're usually pretty tired / hungry and need to go to the bathroom. I'm perfectly fine with it. I appreciate you coming by. There we go. That's a longer length of wire.
Nothing happens.
The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Okay.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir. If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them. Assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure.
Okay. Use Spock. There we go.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door.
If you kill us, I'm going to come back and kill you. Whoa. Oh, I lost a red shirt. Crap.
It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
You are an honorable...
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
Nope. Gonna load. Yeah, I know that's what they're there for, but I don't have to like it. Plus, I'm not that far back. These episodes are pretty short. Okay, so... especially when you know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, right. You know, it's kind of wild how drastically Mass Effect 2 and 3 change if if Rex does not survive Mass Effect 1. I read ahead just to... because that's one of those series where you really don't want to make a mistake early on that reverberates into future games. So I did kind of read ahead, and as far as that much was concerned, and I'm like, wow, I really don't want to lose Rex. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's go ahead and save.
Replace previous game.
Alright, we should have everything we need to fix the transporter now. Use that with the transmogrifier. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I use the phaser welder with the bits.
I think that does it.
There we go. And now use transmogrifier with the bit.
The parts fit together.
And use the transmogrifier.
I attach these here.
Yeah, no doubt.
All I need is a spare length of wiring.
And use that. There.
The controls are set for just inside.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that...
Analysis...
Security, if we could get past the...
Okay. Use Spock on the transporter. Alright.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door.
This time, rather than shooting right away, we'll see if we can talk the captain down first.
It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
You are an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Well, that was easy.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
Didn't even have to sacrifice a red shirt.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problem.
97%.
And evaluate your performance at 97%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
What would I have needed to do to get 100%? Come on.
The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
Fucking kiss already.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Okay. Next episode.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Okay. First things first. We're going to go ahead and save.
Save new game.
All right. There isn't an ARC-7 station on my map, I don't think. Oh. There it is. Okay, good. Well, let's go... You know what? I should probably do this before going there. That way I'll be ready right away. Alright, ARC-7 is right there. Okay.
Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Bring there to die.
Okay. Well, I'm not aware of these Federation plans. Let me get this out of the way for a moment, so I've got a little more room to work with. So I'm going to try something different this time. Okay.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Disarming weapons.
Whoop. Okay.
Arming weapons.
Here we go. Okay. He's cloaked. Oh, there he is. I can just kind of... I was barely able to see him there when he cloaked. I think I can... Ah, there we go. Oh, that takes away my radar. Oh, there he is.
Target analysis.
Really? I thought I got a couple of good hits in on him. Come on. Come on. There he is. He's taken quite a few hits.
Target analysis
How are we doing? Oh, not bad.
Analysis off.
Come on. There it is. Ooh. Got a good hit on him that time. Dang it, he's repairing himself. Hey, I've got unlimited torpedoes. Haha! Nice.
Rather than be captured,
Whew.
Resuming course to Arc 7, Captain.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-1888564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard
That's not good.
response team.
I think I remember this episode.
Arc 7, a highly sophisticated arcology project looking into the origins of life in the universe.
Oh, is that all?
The project is being led by
Oh, yeah.
Carol Marcus, who, along with a crew of 17 members, is
She just can't stay away from the hazardous,
Further information is classified.
science, can she? How do I talk to Spock again? There we go.
Sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever Arc 7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
I don't know.
Message from Arc 7, sir.
I am Centurion Ardea Preax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
I'm a little worried about taking Spock into a situation that's a biohazard for Romulans, because they're close.
Disarming weapons. Lowering shields, Captain.
Oh, well. Let's save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
And then teleport over.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Okay. Spock, see what you can get out of the computer.
Dr. Marcus Long. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids. As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Wonderful.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
Okay. Let's use McCoy on the computer.
Now that's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research data on the Ouroboros virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in... Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Holy crap, it's COVID.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you pointy-eared...
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Yeah.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment.
Okay, let's...
Nothing to report.
Oh, that's right. This is the medical tricorder.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's... The virus affects the Romulan Vulcan genotype, Jim. Except for the Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual.
How's that all? Use it on...
The virus affects the Romulan...
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to use it on friggin' Spock. Okay. Now that we have that information...
Please select subject 5.
Okay.
Ouroboros virus.
We've already read about that.
TLTDH gas. TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria.
Yeah, that's because their breathing is getting cut off.
In post-industrial pre-space flight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to cook up from non-conductive tantalithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject for Ouroboros virus TL nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide, a colorless non-flammable compound, N2O, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter.
So basically, it's telling us that TLTDH is the equivalent to nitrous oxide for Romulans and
dihydrogen oxide, ammonia,
Romulans and Vulcans.
compound NH3, a common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms, liquid or gaseous at 1 atm, compounds widely used in agricultural, medical, and industrial applications. Please select subject 5 Ouroboros virus. Exit dihydrogen oxide.
Oh no, anything but dihydrogen oxide. You know, people drown in dihydrogen oxide? Ugh, it's nasty stuff.
Dihydrogen oxide, a colorless,
see?
Tasteless, non-flammable,
colorless, tasteless.
Water, liquid,
stay away from the stuff.
At 1 atm. Temperature scales defined in most humanoid cultures by state shift of pure water. Please select subject for Ouroboros virus. Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology, contact or airborne vector with alveoli microcollapse. Involvement immediately upon exposure. Tissue dehydration follows pneumal flooding. Mortality 0.6 in 1.0 stardates. 1.0 within 2.0 stardates treatment none. Named for the mythic world snake that swallows its own.
Yeah, I know what an Ouroboros is.
Please select subject Ouroboros virus. Exit database.
Okay.
Except
Nope,
for the
that's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
Nothing happens.
Ah.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
How about this? Woohoo! Stuff! What exactly is it?
A small field effect anti-gravity unit
Oh, okay.
useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone.
That sounds like it'd be handy.
You take the anti-grav unit.
You know, it's kind of neat. This is really giving
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds.
more of a
This
focus on
particular model
McCoy
has twin
here.
gas feeds. A gas tank marked
Yeah.
This is the door to the synthesis chamber.
In principle, Captain, this device is quite simple. When this chamber is empty and gas tanks are attached, it will combine the gases to make new compounds. If chemicals are placed in the chamber, the machine will combine them with the gases to create new materials.
Next, he'll tell us the DNA molecule is simple.
Compared to many molecular models, it is, Doctor.
I rest my case.
Oh, you two. I will turn this car around. Okay, what do we have here?
This nozzle is where anti-agents are placed.
Okay.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material.
Okay, okay.
This is a large refrigeration unit.
Not really much that we can do here, so... Oops, there we go. Aha! Wow. That's kind of obvious.
You fail to obtain anything.
There we go. Okay.
You pick up a large wrench. You fail to obtain...
Fine. Parser in this isn't very flexible. In a lot of games, if you tried to get a door or something, it would know what you're talking about.
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2.
Okay.
With its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
Let's bring that into the synthesis room.
The anti-grav unit hums and emits the stink of ozone before it fail-safes.
Ah.
The unit cannot lift something fastened to the body of the station, Captain.
Oh.
The tank must be...
Crap.
The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
There we go. Now we can use this.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
I will shoot you myself. Okay. Is there anything else in here of interest? Oh.
This is an engineering access panel allowing repairs to be made to the interior wiring in the equipment.
Okay. Can we open that? See if there's anything useful inside?
You need something to pry.
Fine. I have this wrench.
The panel is
Ah.
open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past.
Time to make some Romulo Vulcan happy juice.
You grab a handful of insulation.
Okay. So, I was actually thinking earlier that if I got some wiring, I could probably run it through here to make the TLTDH.
You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
Okay. Well, now what? What's in the freezer unit? Frozen stuff.
This refrigerator has a number of specimen dishes inside.
Oh, that's the nasty stuff. Okay. Well. Oh, that's right. We need some of that for McCoy to research
You
with.
take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Okay, good. Nope. Yeah, I didn't need to do that again. I was trying to right-click. There we go. Now, he said that we wanted to test it with ammonia. What was ammonia again? Is that H and N?
Spock, check out the station's computer.
Please select Ouroboros virus TL nitrous ammonia. Ammonia. A colorless
Yeah, NH3.
Please
Okay.
select Ouroboros virus. Exit database.
I didn't really get a lot of chemistry in high school. I enjoyed what I did do, but I don't remember a damn thing of it. Okay. So we want to remove...
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on.
No, we want the gas feed to be off.
Gas feed is off.
And... can we use this again?
You attach the anti-grav
Okay.
unit.
So I guess we can use the anti-grav unit on a couple of things at once. Use the N2.
You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines.
Now... let's use virus culture. And now we use McCoy to see if this works.
Nothing happens.
Okay, let's get
It's what I was afraid of, Jim.
yeah, I know. We're working on it.
Nothing happens.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna look at the I feel like I'm on a timer here, so I'm gonna look at the hint book that that the game came with here. Okay. So I was a little bit too quick on
nothing happens.
Taking off the oxygen.
You attach the anti-grav unit.
Okay. So first thing, we put the oxygen back on there.
You install the gas tank.
Open the feed lines.
Gas feed is on.
Let's take that spore culture back out.
You retrieve the Ouroboros.
Alright, now let's use Spock on the console.
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
That's why I'm the captain and you're just the science officer.
You fail to obtain. You
okay.
Take a 1 liter container of pure water.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Now we use that.
Nothing happens.
Fascinating, Captain.
Come on. Use that there. Okay. Spock.
I don't have the proper.
Can you do it? Yep. Okay, good.
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
McCoy's gonna sneak a little bit of this on the Enterprise.
Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
That was a joke. That was a damn joke, Spock. You should be proud of yourself. It's a bad joke, but you should still be proud of yourself.
You take a 1 liter container of TLTDH gas.
Okay, now we swap the gas canisters.
Gas feed is...
And that and that.
You attach the anti-gravity.
That. Put that in there.
Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines.
There we go.
Nothing happens.
Captain, I see the problem.
Oh. Oops.
Gas feed is on.
Thanks, Spock.
Synthesizes a liter of ammonia.
I hope you don't want me to swab the deck with that.
Ooh,
Captain.
good luck on that. And shut up, Lieutenant Ferris.
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
No, that's like one of the things they said could be used to negate the Ouroboros virus.
You take a 1-liter container of ammonia.
Okay. All right.
This chamber is where virus samples are placed.
That's okay. That's very blunt. So put that there. And then we put the ammonia here. And then McCoy.
Eureka! This is
Eureka!
There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
Okay, good. Oops. Sorry about the pop-up there. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can take this now.
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
Cure sample. Got it. Now we use the cure sample on the synthesis machine.
Careful, Jim. That's a distillate.
Yes, I know. Fine.
I certainly see nothing there.
Okay. Do we use it here? Yep, okay. Take that.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin kit.
And use it on Spock.
There, you're now cured.
Yay!
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Raises an eyebrow. Okay. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and save.
Save new game.
Oops. Oh well. Now, let's make sure we actually saved.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
There we go. Okay. So we still haven't checked what's down this ladder here.
This is a research
Yeah,
lab.
I know it's a research lab.
This is a distillator. This is an access ladder. It appears to lead to the next deck below.
Okay. Well, let's try it out. I said let's try it out. Oops.
Watch
Whoa.
out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Okay. Whoa.
Load a previously saved game. Restart the game. Quit the game. Load a previously saved game.
Okay. Oops. Let's see here. What can we do about this? Well, let's kind of walk over this way and...
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Okay. So at least we know that in-game. Oh, let's see here. Okay.
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
Well, let's see here.
This is a screen and filter for the ventilation shaft.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, let's wrench that open, too. Been using the wrench on everything else.
The vent is now open. It leads to the lower deck.
Can we, like, climb in there? No? Okay. Well, let's, see what happens if we use... I think that was the TLTDH.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. You hear the muffled sounds through the vent of hearty Romulan laughter, followed by the dull thud of bodies hitting.
Awesome. That was great. Alright, so now let's go down the ladder. Okay. Let's go ahead and cure these Romulans here.
The Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
Can I give them the water?
The Romulans drink thirstily and empty the container.
There we go.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some people think.
Can we go through there? Oh, crap. I'm out of water, and he's going to want some. Hold on. I'll be right back, you guys.
There's nothing at the moment from...
Okay. Let's go in here.
Gas feed is...
Oops. There we go. Take off the
Nothing happens.
nitrogen.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the...
Replace it with the oxygen.
You install the gas tank.
And close the feed lines.
Gas feed is...
Make some more water.
The machine synthesizes
a clean drink of water.
Okay, let's grab the water. If this doesn't give me 100%, I don't know what will. Okay. Now we use Kirk on the ladder. Because we can't just click on it now. That would be absurd. And now we can heal Preax.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
Yay!
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
Well, let's do something about that.
The Romulan Preax drinks thirstily and empties the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians in spite
Yeah. Not barbarians, great. Okay. Let's use Kirk on the hostages.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came.
That's not the same voice.
time someone got here.
Dr. Cheever.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a... Save it for someone who's buying Preax. You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion,
I'll
Centurion.
go with that.
You may return to Romulan space.
Kisses Romulan ass a bit.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon true.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
Hey! Yes!
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
There we go. I think we've got enough time for one more episode tonight.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Yeah, there we go.
At Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew receive 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
It'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
It'll still get you drunk.
Another fine mess.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Elasi
Oh,
pirates in
yay.
the sector. You are ordered to proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Combat. Okay, well, let's raise our shields and arm our weapons.
Raising shields.
And where is the Harlequin system? Right there. Come on, let's go. Ba-ba-da.
Two Elasi ships approaching fast, Captain. I'm also picking up an ion trail from a small ship, probably a scout. It left the sector just as we arrived. It appears likely that we interrupted the pirate attack on the scout.
Well, that's good.
Message from the Elasi captain, sir.
We'll show you what happens to those who come between us and our prey. Prepare to die!
Nah. See if I can stick to the same one here. Dang. There you are. Got him a little bit. Crap. Ah, that's not good.
I don't know how long she can.
Alright. Gonna pause for a second here. I didn't save before this. Crap. Let's see. Ah, okay. Damage control. Bring back the weapons. Oh, it looks like they're fine. Okay, then focus on the shields.
Aye, sir.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Our weapons are offline.
Get them back online. Okay, they're back.
Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline.
It's not the right time for that. There we go.
Our weapons are offline. Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline. The shields are falling. Our weapons are
Dang it.
Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
Good. Now get those shields back.
Aye, sir. The shields are falling. Our weapons are offline.
Target analysis off.
Aye, sir.
This is not looking good.
Weapons are offline.
Oh, we had our weapons back for like a split second. There we go.
Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
Good.
Target analysis off.
Come on. Die already. Dang it. I wasn't talking about me.
Restart the quit the game. Load a previously saved.
Oh man. All the way back there. Fine. Okay, so we have to... Well, then let's just skip that process.
I don't suppose you'd...
I would strongly...
The vent is now...
Okay. Grab that. And throw the TLTDH down.
With a hiss, the...
Alright. Use Kirk on the ladder. Use Serum on the Romulans.
The Romulans...
They're severely...
Okay, use the water on the Romulans.
The Romulans drink...
Take it easy now.
We aren't bar...
Use Kirk on the ladder. I still want that 100%. Okay. Use the wrench there.
Gas feed is...
Take the nitrogen.
The can looks much too heavy.
Ah. You know, there are a couple of leaps of logic that you could just go ahead and do on your own. Okay, oxygen.
You install the gas tank.
Reopen the gas feeds.
Gas feed is on.
Use Spock to make the water.
The machine synthesizes a liter.
A clean drink of water.
Take the water.
You take a 1 liter.
And head back downstairs. Oh, nope, we don't need to do that. Just go through the door. Let's wake up the Romulan first.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up.
He's severely dehydrated, but...
And give him the water.
The Romulan Preax...
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians.
Okay. Let's go untie everybody.
Thank God it's you, Jim.
And then talk to Preax.
I have called on...
You also conducted yourself in the most... You are also...
You'll never...
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen...
Okay, there we go.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have
Yay.
a perfect mission.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you...
That's illegal, Bo.
No, that's...
It'll never reach...
That it won't.
Okay, now this time,
Another fine man.
save first.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of...
Okay. Bring up the Kirk menu.
Save new game.
Okay. And it was right there. Hey, I am glad this tickled some nostalgia for you, Nathan Sifu. Thanks for dropping by and rest well.
Two Elassie ships approaching fast, Captain. I'm also picking up an ion trail from a small ship.
Message from...
We'll show...
Alright, so... Whoops.
Arming weapons. Raising
Here
shields.
we go.
Target analysis. Target analysis.
Woohoo! Got him good on that one. I think I got him. There we go. All right. That's one. Now I'll only have to worry about one guy shooting at me. Okay. There we go. See, there is actually the ability to speed up and slow down, but that would require me having a third hand. Did he run? Yep. Cool.
Scout ship leads to the Harappan system, Captain.
The Harappan system. Okay.
Picking up the subspace signal, sir. It's very weak.
Patch it through, Lieutenant.
Enterprise? Is that you, Kirk? Friend Kirk, I can't believe they sent you to rescue me.
That sounds like... No, please, say it isn't.
I have a visual signal now, sir.
Oh no.
You've got to help me. I have had a terrible misunderstanding with the Alasi traders. They're out to kill me, Kirk.
Fancy that.
Harcourt Fenton Mud.
No, see here, Kirk. I sold my Mud's miracle digrammers in perfectly good faith. A little sideline work, you understand. Now they won't leave me alone. No. They're tracking me again. I can't send coordinates. You have to come protect me. I'm a registered ship with the Federation. Mud out.
I'm afraid his ship is registered, Captain, and regulations require we respond to his distress signal.
Dang it. Oh, okay. Let me save my game first.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Okay. So she said that it was coming from the Harappa system, which is nearby. Okay. I believe it's that one. There we go.
The Harappan system is binary, with a neutron pulsar in the vicinity causing difficulties with our sensor readings. I was able to trace Mud's transmission to this derelict.
So, our friend Harry is on board, no doubt. Can you tell me anything about the derelict vessel?
There are 6 major subdivisions within the hull. All systems are down. There is, however, limited atmospheric integrity. The environment appears to be the result of a temporary save-a-ship life support generator. Not exactly a reliable model, Captain.
We're being hailed by Mr. Mudd, sir.
Captain, you came. I'm touched.
Harry, I have to be touched in the head. Nothing to do with you. How's your lovely wife, Stella?
That was a dirty trick, Kirk. However, you'll be glad to know I let bygones be bygones. If the Enterprise will stand by and fend off any pirates, I'll just finish my salvage operations here and be out of your hair.
How about you get the hell out of there?
Computer records document that you filed notice that there was no salvageable value here, and that the ship was a common passenger tug.
Did I say no value? Minimal, Captain, minimal. I meant nothing looked promising when I filed the report. We both know my judgment isn't always perfect.
I would say your judgment is never perfect, Harry. Perhaps we should beam over and judge the situation for ourselves.
Ah, that isn't necessary, Kirk. I can handle... I mean...
Harry, relax. We're old friends. We'll understand if things aren't picked up and looking neat. Kirk out.
All right.
I would very much like to see this alien ship, but the prospect of dealing with Harcourt Fenton mud again gives me pause.
I don't blame you.
Our orders are to render whatever...
Okay. Let's head on over.
Captain, the shields are up.
Oh, yeah.
Disarming weapons.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Okay.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Welcome, Captain Kirk. So glad you're here. The Elazi have been terrible trouble to me.
Well, you're terrible trouble to me, Harry. Tell me what this is all about.
I happened upon this ship not long ago and dutifully registered as salvage, mind you. In the hold here, I discovered one of these devices in that box over there. When I tried one on a wall, it floated off the grease and dirt. Perfect for cleaning, near as I could see. I peddled a few of these Mud's Miracle Degrimers, and everything was going perfectly well.
Then something went wrong, right?
Actually, no, Doctor, not then. I'd started offering a few other little items I found. Mud's limited coffee substitute, a great little specialty item. Lenses to affirm packaging build-your-own telescope kits. The collection of novelty paints, things like that. All of a sudden, the Elazi pirates are asking for me in every quadrant, wanting to know where I'm getting my goods.
I see, Harry. Well, we'll look around here while the Enterprise remains close by.
Look around all you like, Captain, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. I registered this derelict as my salvage, and I don't want you running off with all my prizes.
Harry, as official representatives of the Federation and of Starfleet, we recognize your rights to legitimate salvage. Need I say more?
I understand perfectly, Captain. You carry on, Captain.
Okay, first thing I want to do is take a look at that box of goodies.
There are shiny, multi-sided spherical objects in this box.
All right. What does the tricorder have to say?
Nothing to report.
Ah. There we go.
These are computer memory transfer media, probably designed for use with the alien computer system.
Those were degrimers.
A small energy device with a flanged opening at the front, about the size of one's thumbnail.
Was that actually using... Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, what about that?
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
This storage bay is stockpiled with all
Try medical tricorder. Aha.
These lenses are finely made magnifiers. But I can't help wonder if that's what the aliens really use them for.
Alright, well, let's take a couple of samples.
Done. Done. Done.
Okay. That kind of looks like it could go together.
These two things fit together like they were made for each other.
Okay. So what can we use it on? Can we use it on the other thing? No. Let's use it on McCoy. Whoa! Sorry.
Well, now I think we know why the Alassi pirates were so interested in finding out where Mudd was getting these.
So, you got anything to say?
My friend, when have I ever given you the slightest bit of trouble?
Well, there was that whole episode. Then there was another one in friggin' Discovery.
There was the time that you tried to commandeer the Enterprise to sell Wive to miners. And then there was the time you stole the Enterprise to exchange us for androids, who were holding you prisoner.
Perhaps there have been a few minor misunderstandings.
Don't push your luck, Harry.
Can we go south? Yep. Okay. Whoa. What the hell is going on here?
A salvage lock hatch, a common type used to link a derelict to the ship doing the salvaging.
It appears that Harry Mudd managed to emplace this access hatch without significantly damaging the alien ship.
Will wonders never cease?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to. If you're going to salvage, you don't want to wreck what you're salvaging.
Life support generator generally used for temporary life support during evacuation of small damaged ships.
Evidently, Mr. Mudd was unwilling to pay the price for a reliable salvage model.
Can't look at that. Oh, what's that?
Tall, transparent columns run through the ceiling. Energy crackles in between the dodecahedrons inside them.
Anything else I can look at?
A large claw-like device hangs from the ceiling.
Okay. Well, let's try scanning stuff here.
This Save-A-Ship life support generator has seen a great deal. As one would expect, Mr. Mudd has sealed the hatch with his personal code. We cannot enter his ship, Captain.
Dang it.
I suspect that's a blessing in disguise, Mr. Spock.
An unusual matter-antimatter engine, reminiscent of the designs created by the Hoopoon of Segamus 4. This seems to be a crane of some sort, Captain. Currently, no power is running to it.
Okay. We keep going south. Nope. All right. Well, there was a north exit from the cargo bay, so let's check that out next. Ooh, that's some worrying music.
A weapons delivery system. It appears to be an accessory tied directly to the alien equivalent of our ship's phasers and photon torpedoes. It seems to be part of the loading system for the weapon. It is also fully functional. The control panel has power running to it, Captain.
Okay.
Unique, Captain. I believe these are self-referencing packed quantum
Quantum!
Power boosters. Oh, I've read about those, but they're just theoretical.
Evidently, these are more than theoretical, Lieutenant Bugert.
Bugert.
The energy initially released is infinitesimally small, but boosts itself until the power finally released is comparable to our proton torpedoes.
The technical journals discussing the possibilities indicated it would create a weapon of greater range than those we have now, if not a greater punch.
The machinery to deliver these cartridges would be an engineering feat as well, Captain.
Cool. What are these? Nope, can't scan them. Okay. What can you learn here, Spock? I fear I may have made a mistake.
The device has finished loading, Captain.
Let's press it again.
I believe, Captain, that this weapon must be hooked up through the main weapons battery. However, I've already examined the weapons console, and the main weapons battery on this ship was completely destroyed in the action,
okay.
which made her a derelict. Mr. Scott would have to go over this thoroughly, but I would recommend we try to take this weapon with us to the Enterprise.
I don't think we should tinker with technology we don't understand, Spock, and I'm surprised you'd suggest such a thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather it not be in Harry Mudd's possession.
I agree that we should take it to the Enterprise. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Oh, now what? Well, doesn't look like there's much in here, but we'll scan it anyway. Wonder if that's what it was.
To report, Captain.
Whoops. There we go.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Like, if you have to scan everything to get a 100%. Medical tricorder?
It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but these are probably vaccines, medicines, and research viruses.
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
None seems likely to have any effect on human or Vulcan physiology. To be on the safe side, though, I wouldn't recommend taking a snootful from
yeah, well, I wasn't thinking of doing that anyway. Because that would be stupid. Does look like there's one right there.
We won't be able to operate any of this. We won't be able to operate in.
Well, let's go through this door then.
Evidently the aliens' bridge, their centralized control. A closer look may provide more information.
Alright, well, let's use Spock on the controls.
This is clearly the control center for the ship, Captain. I cannot deduce much information, but I do observe two things.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are two stations.
That may be, Doctor, But if you'll recall, all the Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank. And
what else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
These people have a fixation for the number 6, and even divisors and multiplicans thereof.
I remember being so proud of this.
I believe this may be the necessary first clue to understanding the aliens.
Okay, so there's a puzzle in this episode that depends on realizing that they're using a base 3 numbering system. And I remember being so proud of figuring that out on my own. So I have to keep that in mind here. Okay. Let's see, is there anything... Oh, what's that? Okay. Well, he took something.
You failed to obtain anything.
Can I take the ball?
You failed to obtain anything.
These people appeared to be fans of disco, Captain. Alright. Oh, this is another room. Scan away, Spock.
This platform contains the control console for the ship's computer library. Data may be accessed by using this console.
Okay. Well, use the console.
This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the aliens' predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
Okay.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the universal translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders,
we
may be able to process enough sample data to get a basic understanding of the aliens' computer system. This will completely tie up both our tricorders for an extended amount of time, however.
That's fine. That's what it's there for.
There's nothing there requiring a ship.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Okay.
Both our tricorders are now working on basic processing of the aliens' computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the universal translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics
base
and
6.
aesthetics. The tricorders are again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library.
Cool.
I believe I have downloaded enough information to our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
Okay, before we leave here, I want to try something. What does this do?
You download major portions of the alien library onto the yellow spheroid.
Cool. Okay, well, let's see what's in the next room. Oh, back out here. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can do down this way again. We just walked past you.
Captain, seen my multi-purpose Doover anywhere?
Doover?
I need to fix something.
No, Harry, but I figure it's probably where you'll find your Yes, I've got it, but you can't have it. No, Harry, but
I don't know what a
figure it's
Doover
probably where you'll
is.
find your lost marble.
You really can be a headache, Captain. Maybe I can find a spare somewhere else. Good luck. I mean, goodbye.
Should probably save as soon as I can. That's not good. Is this the Doover?
That was a close one. Too close. If I ever get my hands on that notebook...
Oh, okay, I guess so.
I would not suggest we take the time to seek him. This emergency could occur again. I would suggest we hasten our departure.
Oh, was there a problem?
Mud, I ought to...
Sorry, no time to chat. I'm a busy man, you know.
Yeah, screw off, Mud. Okay. Let's definitely save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Okay. Well, we've got computer information from the database. And now you're back here again instantly. What the hell? So let's go take a look at the infirmary again. How did you do that?
Why, Captain!
Oh, jeez.
Jim, that doesn't look good at all. Harry, let me take a look at you and check whether that had some deleterious effect.
Oh, why is his head swiveling?
You're all space aliens. You're little gray men from inside the hollow earth. You want to experiment on my body parts. Stay
I don't want
away
anything
from
to
me.
do with your body parts.
Deleterious effects. I guess I don't even need my tricorder to know that.
You'll mind control me, kidnap my children, dissect my dog.
If we can
Probably.
get him on one of the beds and get it active, I think he can be cured. Otherwise, he's likely to become increasingly violent.
Stay away from me.
Oh, God. That was a horrible time to pause it. No! Why didn't anyone tell me my ass was so big? Ooh, I've got an idea. Spock. Nerve pinch him. Ha
All yours now, Dr. McCoy.
Nice. Okay. Hopefully McCoy knows what's going on now. Yep. And use that on
Nothing
Mud?
happens.
No?
Nothing happens.
Do I just use this? Okay, there we go.
Chemicals have evaporated over the time the derelict hung in space. I need to refill the capsule dispenser for the bed to activate and effect a cure on our friend Harry.
Ah, okay. Those are good. Those are good, Infamous. I'm kind of curious to see it. Okay, can I plug it in the bed here?
Nothing happens.
Do I use it here? You know,
the capsule slide into the machinery on the bed exactly as they're designed.
some of the more interesting ones I've seen on like YouTube videos are like one screen, and you have to figure out your way through the one screen, and I thought those were really kind of cool.
I'm telling the program, our physiology is not the same as the aliens' physiology. Don't want it to try to cure us of being human.
That would be too much to hope for, would it not, Doctor?
Spock, you ass!
Particularly when we're talking about Harry Mudd.
Okay. So I think he's fine now. Unless we need to... Wait. Okay. That's right. Said we needed to replenish the vial first. There we go.
Okay, Harry, you should start to feel better in a few minutes. Just lie there quietly until you feel like moving.
Oh, give me something for this headache, Doc. A herd of Amani tree elephants landed behind my eyeballs and did a major dance.
Okay, now we're good. And now that we know something about systems, let's see if Spock can do anything here.
This appears to be the primary control panel. Perhaps you would be better equipped to man this station, Captain.
Okay.
I fail to see the lot. Thanks to the library computer data, limited though it is, these primary controls give me access to
communications.
Sure.
Scotty, report.
The Alassi pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready.
I want to check the other things that we're able to do here.
Thanks to the library
communications. View screen.
Cool.
I guess the universe looks about the last time we saw it. Communications. View screen.
Done.
Oh, okay. Can I use Spock on this chair? Aha.
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can... Sensors. The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Elassi pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Navigate. Engineering. The engine pods are damaged, but still generating power, Captain.
That's good to know. Maybe this ship can take over its own life support. Okay. Now let's hail the Enterprise again.
To the library computer.
Communications. New developments, Mr. Scott?
The neutron star is causing more and...
Later, Mr. Scott. Very well, bring us home, Mr. Scott. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go.
Captain Kirk, I was hoping to see you. I'm leaving soon and wanted to say thanks for the escort. Ta-ta! And I hope we never have to cross paths again, Captain.
Don't rush off, Harry. There's still a few things we need to discuss. In such a hurry? And Stella said she was dropping everything to meet you. Don't rush off.
Yes.
In such a hurry? And Stella...
You're kidding. Are you kidding, Captain?
Just like you were kidding about this ship registered as a worthless derelict. You're going to change that, aren't you? Matter of fact, I think it would be just the thing for you to turn it over, lock, stock, and barrel, to the Corniforius University.
What? Where's the profit in that, Captain?
Did you know Stella's still looking for you? What's it worth to you for me not to tell her where to find you, Harry?
Consider it done. You have my word, Captain. Now I'm going to pick up just a few things, insignificant things, really. Then I'll be gone. Farewell, Captain. May your path be always trouble-free until we meet again.
I like the way he said that, indicating that his path will be trouble-free until we meet again.
When we meet, Harry,
yeah.
it always means trouble.
We have read your report
96%.
and evaluate your performance at 96%.
I'll take it.
You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I wired in that alien contraption to the torpedo system. It should boost the ship's
Ooh.
firepower, Captain.
Nice.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought
you
would approve of.
Travel arrangements?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7, sir.
Approved, Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
Okay, well, as soon as I'm able to save, that'll be it for tonight.
Feathered Serpent.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakoor, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discovered what happened on Krakoor before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
That would be bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. What's the name of this episode? Okay.
Save new game.
That makes sense. Okay. This is as good. Oh, wait, that's right. There is actually a pause command. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. We got through 4 of the 7 episodes. Episode 7, from what I understand, is pretty long. So we're about halfway through the game. So we might actually be able to finish this tomorrow night. I do have plans in case I actually finish a final Unity and still have time left over. But made good progress. I hope you've enjoyed this tonight. I certainly have. Give me one quick second. So I just realized I can't really use my PC for handling raids. So I'll just have to use my Chromebook here. Ooh. Master Welch is playing Panzer Dragoon Saga. Let's go raid him. Give me one quick sec here. All right. So yeah, thanks for everyone who stopped by tonight, whether you chatted or not. I appreciate it. And I will be back working on this again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. But until then, rest well and enjoy Master Welch.